So apart from the show itself, is there anything that you and the team have brewing coming up?
Actually, um, we came up with a very good idea last year. Stephanie was really the one behind it. We had a motorsports event, and it was kind of I didn't I didn't really agree in having a car show. You know, we came up with different ideas, but Steph was like, "Why don't we have something that helps?" Because a lot of the car shows basically just they bring cars, put them on display, you pay, you go see all these cars, and then they leave. And people have no idea how to get into motorsport. Like if you want to learn how to ride a motorbike or do circuit racing or do off-roading or do karting, you'd have to get in to know someone that did it.
Right.
You know, a lot of people be 3-4 years, they wanted to do something, and then all of a sudden they say, wait, now they have go-karting, especially foreigners, they have go-karting in Trinidad. It's like, yeah, we do it all the time. So what we did is we got all the clubs together. These are people that like to do what they do, right? That, you know, you might go to a car show and you find a guy stand up next to this pretty thing, and you're like, hey, what kind of car is that? He's like, that's my car, and I put this money in it, and this is my kind of stereo system, and boom. You know, they don't want to really talk to you, you know?
Yeah.
So we said if we got all the clubs together, people that are enthusiastic about what they do, and also want people to join the club, so they have more people, so they could do bigger things. So we invited as much clubs as we could, and we put on an event in that was kind of, people say it's never what they've never seen on an event like that. And you could walk up to anybody at the event at the time and ask them, how do I do this? How much does it cost? Which is kind of what we explained in the beginning. I said, if you bring say the off-road club. I said, guys, if you bring trucks, I want you to bring a simple truck to the most outrageous truck you have. And I want someone to come and say, how do I get in? How much does it cost? And you say, okay, you can start doing this for $40,000, and you can reach as far as like $200,000. And there's steps, and we'll show you what to do, and we'll help you, and how to get parts and stuff like that. So a lot of people after the fact were like, it was amazing that they could go and just walk up to people and ask them, how can I start drifting? What's the best car to buy? What do you have to do? So a lot of people came down there and got a lot of information about how to do stuff and how to start doing stuff and how to join the clubs, which was pretty cool. Awesome. Yeah, because a lot of people after came and said, wow, I can't believe I walked around, I found out how to do this, and I found out how much this would cost, and I found out how to talk, and you talk to the people that actually do it, where, you know, sometimes you go and you try and get something done, and you talk to people that don't really know how to do it, and they say they could do it for you, and you end up spending most of the money, and it doesn't really work out. And in the end, you kind of find, well, why don't you just come and talk to us in the first place? And they're like, well, I don't know who you were. I didn't know you all do that. Yeah. So next year, it's going to be hopefully even bigger. A lot more people understand what it's about now, so they, you know, a lot more people said, I wish I came. And we can have basically more information available to the public on how to get involved with stuff, besides stuff from skateboarding to remote control cars to drifting to bikes to trucks. And we're going to bring down hopefully some experts at certain things, because we had drifting, we had karting drifting, we had motorbike drifting, we had little guys skateboarding. I did a live build of a motorbike. It was pretty good. It was pretty cool.
Can I learn?
Of course, you can learn to do anything you want.
I'll get back to you on that one. I was one to motocross, so that sounds like fun.
Yeah, we actually toying with the idea of training people how to ride motorbikes. Steph is actually pushing more for girls, to get girls involved in the sport. That we did a kind of pilot project where I bought a little bike, a little 80cc small bike, pit bike, and we started teaching her to ride, and she got it first time she learned to ride, and she's been practicing, and it's like, okay, so that's the idea we have, so it can work, because if she can do it, anybody else can do it.
Including me.
Including you.
That could be an idea for a spin-off show, just saying. You know. So can you tell me what's your most memorable experience on the show?
Well, it's basically two experiences. One is when the first time I saw myself on television and we did the first episode, it was kind of surreal. I was like, wait, I can actually do stuff like that? You know, it actually looks that good. And the second one was when I rolled the truck down the hill twice and came out of it without a scratch. And I was like, oh my God. And then we fixed it after, which was good, because you saw it come back from the destruction that happened. But yeah, those were the two most memorable moments. That, and you know, with the truck, I had to explain to Steph that I rolled her truck down the hill and destroyed it. And she was like, what? I said, but I'm okay. And she's like, oh, you okay? Good. Oh, you could do that, you know.
And made for good TV.
It did make for good TV. And then we got to fix it and put a roll cage in it after it came out even better again. And so it was actually, it worked out all good. And it always works out, you know. We stress about stuff and we worry about things, but we just push along and fight. And it all kind of works out, you know. We have a lot of nice people, great people that help us. And that's what we do.
So for those people who are not watching this, I don't know how, is there anything you want to tell them, well, the new viewers who should be watching, why they should come and watch Bad Granny and when they could look out for you guys?
Because we're the best in Trinidad. No, I'm just kidding. We're a local television show. We try our best to portray Trinidad in a positive light, you know, about everything from buy local first before you go away. So if you don't watch Bad Granny, I mean, you should try and see if you think, wait, Trinidad can do this kind of stuff. And you might have an idea, you know, and a lot of people write us on Facebook, on our website and tell us, what about this? What about that? Why don't you build one of these? And we've done that, you know. The motorbike episode came from people suggesting, hey, what about a motorbike? And I was like, hey, that's a good idea. I always wanted to do a motorbike, you know. And then I just kind of thought about what to do and we came up with a cafe race. So we get a lot of suggestions from people and ideas from people we don't even know, you know. And it's great because this is not about us. This is about Trinidad and being a Trinidadian and our car culture, and that's what we are about.
Nice. All right. So you're going to have to help me see if you could fix up a car and make mine pretty and nice, right? So we're going to talk off camera about that because I need you to fix up mine.
I think we could build you a little bug with a roll cage so you could like flip it end over end. What do you think?
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
You think I could plan that?
Yeah. So we'll be right back after this.